So you are thinking of buying a dog for your household and are currently researching certain breeds that fit your lifestyle. Or perhaps you're an experienced dog owner and are now ready to start over with a new puppy. Whatever your background, and as long as you know what you are getting yourself into, the good news is that you never need to buy a dog. That's because the special one who can fit well into your life might already be waiting at a local shelter. Here are 4 reasons for adopting a dog instead of buying one. Many pups sold in pet stores come from puppy mills, which are mass breeding facilities put together to breed pedigreed puppies in volume for profit. Female dogs are treated as livestock and forced to keep breeding, in dirty and cramped conditions, until their uterus is damaged. These dogs endure an inhumane grind of carrying, birthing, nursing, and bonding with their young, only to suffer abrupt separation from them, before being made to go through the cycle again. Like kittens, puppies go through a critical socialization period between weeks 6 to 16 that will set them up for life. During this time, they learn basic social skills from interacting with their mother and their litter mates. Mother dog will get her pups accustomed to accepting both corrections and also dominance from an alpha figure, essentially preparing them to handle future training by humans. However, pups are usually removed before their 8th week, as this is also the stage they look the cutest and tend to fetch the best price. And many mill operators are impatient to sell them off to pet shops, which puts an end to the pup's education. In doing so, these proprietors set these puppies up for failure when they later develop behavioral issues with their new owners. Which brings us to the next point. As mentioned, poorly socialized pups tend to develop behavioral problems, which can be consequential if their new owners lack the patience to train them. Proprietors of mills and pet shops tend not to screen their buyers and are ready to exchange a vulnerable puppy for cash, with no questions asked. There is no follow-up to make sure the dogs haven't been ignored, abused, or abandoned once the novelty wears off. Too often, many unsuitable owners give up, and the dogs end up neglected and even dumped on the streets. Otherwise, they might end up in an animal shelter, and yes, you do find purebreds at such places. There are an estimated 70 million dogs and cats struggling to survive on the streets in the US alone, and buying one instead of adopting only contributes to that number. For every puppy bought, there's one less home for an animal in a shelter. In many cases, these abandoned dogs aren't spayed or neutered and will go on to have puppies of their own, thus perpetuating a vicious cycle. When nothing is spared in the pursuit of attaining a designer dog look, it's the dogs that ultimately suffer. Reckless breeding and infatuation with pure bloodlines lead to inbreeding, and it is estimated 1 in 4 purebred dogs suffers from serious congenital health problems. They include crippling hip dysplasia, blindness, deafness, heart defects, skin problems, and epilepsy. Puppy mill operators mass-produce puppies by overbreeding dogs, often regardless of health or genetic defects. People who buy them, unfortunately, support this warped practice. Owning a dog is a long-term commitment and a heavy responsibility, as they depend on you for everything and can be expensive and time-consuming. Dogs are not status symbols or toys you can put away at will. They're your companion, who requires your attention, affection, and care even when it's inconvenient. When you can roll with this, the payoff will be immeasurable in terms of the love, laughter, and company you will receive from your dog. If you feel you are ready to make a dog your buddy, then adopt, don't buy. Shelters receive new animals every day, so if you don't find the perfect companion to match your lifestyle the first few visits, keep checking back. If you like to learn more about adopting a dog from a shelter, watch our video. Important tips to consider before adopting a dog. For viewers who have adopted a dog from a shelter, help spread the word by sharing your experiences in the comments below. Thanks for watching. If you have found this video useful, hit the like button and subscribe. We upload new content weekly.